Hello! Hello, how are you guys doing? Welcome back, or if you're new, it's so nice to meet you. I'm Valerie, I'm a musician, and I have the Sunday Tea series, which is a space where we talk creativity, slowing down, and we wind down over a cup of tea every Sunday. And yeah, we just share what we've learned along the way this week. As you can see, I'm in a different room today. I have a little Stanley thermos. I'm just gonna pour myself the tea. Today we're having ginger and lemon tea, by the way. I'm a little cold. Basically in this episode, I'm just gonna be chatting to you like a friend, catching up all over FaceTime, because I feel cozy. I feel like I want to have that type of conversation. I hope that's okay, and I hope you guys have a nice cup of tea and are happy to join me in this type of episode. So I've been trying to find my rhythm again after coming back from Colombia, and it's been a bit overwhelming. Now, since last episode, I am now back in England. Last episode, I was back home in Norway, and I had just come from being in Colombia for a bit. And the transition back to reality has been a bit overwhelming. So I thought we could talk about that on this episode. How weird it is returning to normal life again after doing something big, and how creativity gets tangled in that, and my thoughts this week regarding that. And by the way, I'm super cozy in my bedroom. I hope that it's not too bad that it's dark, and maybe I'll find out later when I'm editing this that the quality was bad. Who knows? I hope not. So for those who don't know, I was in Colombia for a month and a half. I was working as a musician and also visiting family and just living there. But obviously it was a very different day-to-day life than in the UK. I didn't come back to a full-on routine. Like, it's not like I'm doing a 9-to-5 job where I'm like, okay, I'm back from holiday, I start on Monday, and then I have this rota and it's like 9 to 5. No. Being a creative, you're just, well, mostly anyway, you're in charge of your own time schedule. So I think coming back and being like just hit with all the real life duties and plans and responsibilities and projects and meetings and all that, but without a clear structure, it was overwhelming already. And then I had to also organize myself, delegate all it, when it was already a bit energy consuming, the whole transition and saying bye to my family and all that, and just coming back in general to my life. So basically it was like, yes, saying bye to family, all that hard. The style of life I had there, New Year, and you know, everything that New Year brings, and like, oh my god, New Year, new me, all that, planning my schedule, and just lack of routine. It was just a bit too much. And I just want to be, and I just want to make music, you know? And with that, creativity sometimes also comes with a feeling of a bit more of a chaotic energy, to put it like that. But I'm trying to give myself kind of more permission to be in the landing phase of a creative process instead of just taking off immediately again. So basically, I'm trying to be kind to myself. Yeah. But apart from that, I guess there has been some exciting stuff as well. I have a gig booked in. I'm going to be performing with my band again, which is so exciting. I haven't done live performances, not properly, like I've done a couple small things here and there, but not with the full band in like 2 years. And unfortunately, a couple of my band members have moved cities, have gone back to studying something else, so I won't be having my full band. And that has also been a bit overwhelming. I think I have postponed it for a week now, being like, I just can't take now looking for a couple new band members and doing all that. Yeah, no. So I kind of just said, actually, Future Val is gonna do that. Yes. in a week, and this week has come. So now this is future Val, and I'm having to get on that. Yeah, but I'm still excited. Like, I'm excited to collaborate with other people, have new band members, in general, just do live. That is exciting in itself, performing again. So I'm trying to just think of the good things. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there are a couple of things that do get me a bit anxious about it too, because I actually would prefer to have some tracks and have some electronic elements in it. And my synth player is back in Norway right now, and he was normally the one that would do that. Jonas, you're very missed. But now I'm having to find out if I'm gonna change my set completely because of those elements maybe potentially not being able to be included, or if I'm gonna include them at all. Do I have enough gear for it? Will that require everyone wearing in-ears? All that. Anyway, I don't know. Silly details that might be super boring for you guys. That's probably just interesting if you're a musician. I'm sorry. But basically there's a couple of bits and bobs I still need to figure out, but it's all good. It will get done. Apart from career things though, like the transition of life, yeah, hard. The transition of weather, I did not realize would hit me this hard. Was first coming back from 30 degrees and sun most of the days to full-on snow for a couple of days back home, and then UK, which is not super well known for the best weather. So it definitely has been a change here too, and every time the sun is out, I'm literally running out and just going for a walk whenever I can, and I immediately feel so happy when I see a little bit of sunshine come through the window. I'm like, yes, yes, I've been waiting for you. Ooh, also a little random update. After my last episode of Ins and Outs, so instead of just putting like focus mode or limit on your apps, you can put downtime. And I put it now from 9 p.m. to midday the next day. And that means that everything is blocked, like the apps that you put, they're blocked. So it's not like you're getting the notification and it's like night mode. It's just nothing is happening with it. And I thought, well, I normally do night mode anyway, so how different can it be? And let me tell you, it is quite different. You know how Black Mirror had like this whole thing of like the name being because you see your reflection? You're just confronted with yourself. That's how I feel every time I reach for my phone, just out of habit, and nothing is there. And so I just see my reflection and I'm like, wow, okay. It feels very weird. The difference with the nighttime is that obviously, yeah, you don't get the pop-up of the notification, but if you click on it later, when you reach out for it, it does open like the notification. You can see the list that you've received whilst it's been on night mode. And yeah, that was very different. So I'm getting used to that, but I've done super good. It's been a week and I love it. I love the fact that I only have an hour screen time every day. I love the fact that it is uncomfortable, because it is, but I do enjoy it. It's just a getting used to thing for me now. Ooh, and a little random update. I went to this Galentine training thing and it was so nice. It made me so happy because there were so many nice women there supporting each other. And it was kind of like, first we had a nice breakfast that they'd bought in the gym, and then we had a mindfulness talk, and then we had workout together as a group, but it was like a buddy thing. So like whilst one was working with one exercise, the other person was doing the other, and then you change, and then it became like teams. And I got to meet some lovely people through it. Yeah, I don't know, I love when I find a new gym as well that is like super encouraging. I definitely did not want to get up early that day. I was super tired, but I was like, Val, come on, just get your ass up. I mean, I did end up having to take an Uber because I was running late, but I went and it was so worth it. And it felt very nice. Apart from that, this week I got to hang out a lot with a couple of friends that I studied with that I hadn't seen since graduation. Made me so deeply happy to see them. Genuinely this week, I feel like I've seen a lot of people that I either studied with or that went to the same uni, and in general just a lot of musicians, which has been really nice because I also needed a week where I could just talk about certain topics with people and like bounce ideas off of each other, support each other. So yeah, I've gotten to do my little check of prioritizing community still, and I baked a carrot cake last week, and I brought a little piece to my friend when we were catching up, and then we went to see our friends that we studied with. And yeah, it just made me really happy to catch up with old friends, especially because like after uni you meet a lot of new people obviously, but there is something special with the people you studied with, especially the uni we went to, because everyone lived literally 5 minutes apart, like walking distance to each other but also to the uni. So we were really involved in each other's lives. So it was a big change after uni as well, not having so many friends over constantly and all that. So yeah, catching up with people and kind of having like a hangout like your time during uni just felt really good, and it made me really happy. So that was a great way of ending the week. Oh, and tomorrow I'm seeing a person that is just a ball of joy. I love her so much. Her name is Bella, and she's coming up from London to visit for a bit, and I'm so excited. That is my little catch up. A little overwhelmed, trying to find my rhythm back after Colombia, and a bit nervous, but super excited to perform again. Let me know how your week has been. Anything fun? Are you in an existential crisis? Or are you also giving yourself some time to kind of ease into the year? I don't know. Anything. All is welcome here. And if you're also in a season of adjusting too, mentally or creatively, I hope you're giving yourself some gentleness this week too. If you're having moments of a little bit of overwhelming feelings coming up, I'm definitely trying to do the same. Thank you for being here. These Sunday tea videos feel like a little corner on the internet where we can all just breathe out a bit and share some thoughts. So yeah, thank you for hanging out with me today. I'll see you again next Sunday with whatever that week brings, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.